Hello, welcome back. Episode 91. We're here. We're doing it once again. Um, Thanks for joining us. Me, no one else in the room. I'm not schizophrenic. There have been some rumors circulating about whether the host is schizophrenic and whether talking in the third person, whether he's a crazy person sitting in his room alone Monday nights talking to himself. You know, a lot of people have said that. And rumors be damned, your host is not schizophrenic. He just is fucking weird, I guess. I don't know. Welcome back. How's it going? That would suck to be schizophrenic, eh? That would be pretty bad. But I guess the thing about being schizophrenic is that you wouldn't really know if you're schizophrenic, right? You'd just be like, wow, Jason says I shouldn't do that. But also, my friend Gilgamesh says that I should go kill 5 people and jump off the roof of this building. So, I don't know. Thank God voices aren't in my head like that, because that would be terrifying, eh? I wonder what that feels like. Last night I thought I heard someone saying my name when I was going to sleep, and I was like, well, this is terrifying. I guess I'm schizophrenic, and then I went to bed. And then I woke up in the morning and was like, whoa, that was weird. So maybe I'm schizophrenic. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying your day wherever you're joining us live from, whether that's your car. This podcast isn't live, so whether that's your car, whether that's the background noise so your neighbor doesn't hear you, have sexual relations with a hooker, I don't know. Wherever you're joining us from. Maybe it's different places in the world. Maybe it's Chile. Maybe it's Somalia. Hopefully not. Hopefully no pirates listen to this. But if you are a pirate and you're listening to this, email the pod. firingpod@gmail.com. firingpod@gmail.com. I got one email last week, and it was an email from my dad. And I could have expected that, to be honest. Every time I'm like, hey, guys, email me. The only person that emails me is my dad, which is sweet, I will say. He's a true listener. Even though one time he told me, I'll see you down the road. He came back. He's back on board. I don't know if he is. I think he just listens to see what's going on, to see if I'll talk about anything he wants to hear. And every week, alas, I don't. Last week he emailed me and he goes, all you talked about this week was Taylor Swift joining the NRA, which I listened back to a good bit, dude. That was a good riff on my end, and that deserves an applause. I haven't had an applause break in a little bit, and that was a good riff. Now, if you're anyone of any sort of comedic value in this world, you probably listened to that and went, that fucking sucked. But I will say, it made me giggle on my way to work. Now, do I do this podcast for myself? Yes, absolutely. It makes me laugh. When I listen back to this, I go, wow, you're so funny, host. You're so funny, Firing Pod host. Which is like so narcissistic. Whatever, dude. And then I'll show my girlfriend a clip and she'll just stare at it blankly. And I'll be like, what do you think? She's like, yeah, I already listened to it. I'm like, all right. So she hates me. That's all right. So he goes, you spent the whole pod talking about Taylor Swift, your barber, and Jimmy Gillis. By the way, his performance was unwatchable. I mean, just slammed me in one sentence. Doesn't care about Taylor Swift, obviously. Doesn't care about my barber. And also doesn't care about Shane Gillis. Called him Jimmy, dude. He also needs to get a better name, dude. Jimmy is his go-to name. It's not creative, dude. He's got to get better at that. And he changed his name back. He kept calling himself Jimmy. Now he changed it back to Dad. Wow. He's coming around on the whole dad idea. He's like, you know what? Maybe I will be a dad. You know what? Maybe I won't hide my identity. Maybe I will go as dad. In case he reads it on the maybe he's clout chasing. Maybe my dad secretly wants some clout. He's like, you know what? I guarantee you right now I just said that. And he was like, I don't know what the hell that means. What the hell does that mean? I guarantee you he just said that. He doesn't, he goes back to dad, dude. He wants the clout. He wants the notoriety of being the Fat Pod's dad. You know what I mean? The tax expert. The parking aficionado. You know? But yeah, he said, by the way, his performance was unwatchable. And then I texted him as soon as I read that and was like, what did you find unwatchable about it? Didn't respond, dude. Asked him a question, didn't respond. I think he thinks the text messages are like emails, where he'll just be like, you know what? I could just not respond. It's fine. I think he thinks of text messages the way I think of emails, where I'm like, I'm not going to respond to this email. Someone will email me at work and I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to respond. Fuck it. They'll figure it out, right? I don't need to be the one to respond to this, right? No, but he goes, you never offered any congrats to your brother and sister-in-law and their kid. And I was like, dude, what? Like, this is fucking Good Morning America? You know what I mean? And congrats to the Violas on their new baby in the world. Cool. So glad I did that to 7 of you. Hell yeah. I mean, congrats, obviously. I don't mean to be a dick. I'm just saying. You spent time talking about Taylor Swift, Jimmy Gillis, your barber, and didn't even wish congrats to your brother and sister-in-law. I was like, oh, I forgot, dude. This is fucking Good Morning. I forgot I'm Regis. You're right. My bad, dude. Forgot I was Regis Philborn or whatever the hell his name is, dude. Oh, that's right, dude. My bad. Forgot I was Shannon Sharp on ESPN. Hey, congrats to my brother and sister-in-law. You know, at the end on the news, how they like roll the fucking credits of the local news. Forgot I was fucking John Palmentary, dude. My bad. Oh, my bad, dude. Hey guys, congratulations to the newly parents. Some guy that you don't know. Some guy that only we know that you don't know. You know what I mean? Some new listeners listening to this right now and going, cool, I have no idea who that is. Awesome. So yeah, no, but actually, congrats. I don't mean to be a dick, dude. It's fine, you know? It's fine. Do you know what I'm saying? Congrats. They had a kid. I'm excited. I don't need to talk about this on here because none of you know who this is. For real, one of you has met him before. It was funny, though. Last week, the baby was moving around like the fucking president, dude. That baby was moving around like the prez, bro. Only a certain number of people could go see her. She had a tracker on her and shit. She was shitting her pants, dude. They were limiting visitors. She's sleeping all the time. I'm like, dude, is this person even real? I'm only seeing pictures. I was like, dude, I went to go see her last week too, and I was like, I think this baby's AI. I held her and I was like, something's off about this thing. Are you AI? Me holding her up and shaking her? Wake up. I know you're secretly ChatGPT. No, I went to hold her last week and I was like, well, this is interesting. Never held something this small before that is breathing and alive. That's not a puppy. That's a human being. Yeah, anyways, once again, yeah, I don't know. Babies just chill a lot, which makes sense, you know. They just got that, obviously, you know. They just hang out. They don't do a whole lot. I did see her poop. It was pretty fun, or hear her poop. It was pretty funny. They just fucking like buckle down and then poop. It's kind of like how I poop. I'm like, all right. Okay, baby. I relate to you in some aspects. But I like her. She's cool. She just chills, you know. Sometimes she'll wake up and just look around like what the it looks like me, and when I wake up in the morning after like a just deep slumber, I just look around, I'm like, what year is it? I look at this baby and I'm like, dude, she has no idea what's going on. Stupid baby, dude. Can't even do algebra. I'm just looking at her. I'm like, dude, this chick has no idea who Taylor Swift is. Yeah, this baby's cool, but does she even know who Lil Baby is? Yeah, this baby's cool, but does she even know who DaBaby is? I mean, obviously not. Does this baby have a podcast? Obviously not. I'm like, dude, whatever. Get this baby out of here. Bring me someone that can do a podcast at 1 week old. Yeah, I don't know. She's cool. She's a good baby. She's chill. I know I said that a lot. Not much more to describe her other than chill. Babies at 1 week old, they don't do a whole lot other than pooping and eating and crying and sleeping. I guess that's kind of a lot. It's kind of just a glorified version of what I do. Poop, eat, sleep, and cry. That's like literally what I did yesterday. I did all 4 of those. I cried, I slept, I pooped, and I ate. Me and her are same. Me and her are same. A robot. Maybe I'm ChatGPT too. Me and this kid are just the same person, dude. Start showing up in Depends at their place. Hey, kid, we're the same. Just looking her in the eyes. Me and you, we're the same. She's going to grow up and be like, dude, my uncle's fucking the weirdest person I've ever met in my life. He showed up when I was a kid in diapers and was like, look, I also shit my pants. Hey, kid, look at me. I also shit my pants. But do you have a podcast? She's like, dude, I'm 7 days old. I don't know. That bit was so stupid. So congrats. There, are you happy, father? Said congrats. You talked about Taylor Swift, Jimmy Gillis, Unwatchable, and your barber, and didn't even mention congrats. Well, look at that. Talked about my niece and talked about how we're the same. And we both shit our pants. Okay, anyways. What else happened this week? I was leaving work the other day and I was walking in my car and I saw this Camaro that was pulled over by a bunch of bike cops, dude. It was so bitch. It looked like they were giving him DUI too. He looked hammered. There was for real like 12 bike cops. It was so funny. It was such a funny visual. All of them were standing, dude, like straddling the bike still. Like not all of them were still on the bike. As if like the Camaro was going to drive off and they were going to be like, "Get him!" and start fucking biking, dude. Wait, I'm shifting gears. Putting up the little kickstand, dude. Name something more bitch than putting down a kickstand on a bike, dude. It's the most bitch thing ever. Like fucking pulling up to wherever you're going and then just being like, "Oh, hold up." And then when it doesn't work or fucking you don't kick it hard enough and it goes back up. Wow, dude, fuck, that is so embarrassing to have to put a kickstand down. I would honestly, if a bike had a kickstand, I'd rather lean it up, or I'd rather just throw it into oncoming traffic than put a kickstand down, dude. You will never catch me putting a kickstand down. Fast forward to fucking 2 years from now, when I'm out in public biking, someone gets a video. Oh my God, it's the Fat Pod host. He's putting his kickstand down. Look, he said he'd never do that. Putting a kickstand down is so fucking bitch, dude. You might as well have training wheels on, for real. You might as well just have training wheels on or have those fucking little backpack things on the back. The backpack saddle in the back, dude. That's also bitch. And these bike cops have all of it, dude. And they basically have a fucking wooden gun at their holster. And they're like, "Hey, stop. Hey, I'm arresting you. You're driving drunk." Also, like, the Camaro that got fucking pulled over by bike cops. Also, when I say bike cop, I don't mean like dudes on motorcycles with the fucking aviators and the big state trooper hat. You know what I mean? Those guys are kind of tight. Those guys will put like "fuck your girlfriend" and then be like, "Yeah, and also here's you owe $500 to the government," right? And you were speeding in a school zone, right? They'll do both of those things. I'm talking about the dudes that wear the dude also wearing a helmet, dude. I mean, wearing a helmet is good, right? But the bike helmets are so fucking bitch, dude. They're like curved in the front too. And they wear the shorts and shit, the cargo shorts. But yeah, I'm not talking about like the state trooper motorcycle guys, dude. I'm talking about guys on fucking Trek mountain bikes that ride around downtown and pull people over. And dude, I'm not exaggerating when I say that they were surrounding this Camaro. I was like, where is he going to go? Also, if he wanted to go, he could drive straight through you. You're not stopping him. What are you going to do? It's like security. You have to call in backup to actual police, dude. That's sad. It made me laugh, dude. I was leaving and I was like, haha to both of you. Haha to this entire situation. Haha to both of you. You for getting pulled over by a fucking bike cop and you for being a bike cop. Not to laugh at your profession, but also, haha. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, what does that look like? Some guy's like, "Hey, stop. Hey, pull over, you. You're driving drunk. Stop." And then the Camaro was just like, "Okay, I guess I'll pull over." What the hell, dude? And then, dude, of course, the whole situation was bitch. There's a fucking guy next to him with a tripod and, dude, for real, lights like this. I just showed you. I just fucking showed you a little piece of the fucking how the sausage is made. If you're on fucking video, the guy had a fucking like box light set up, a tripod and a camera, and was just like, "I'm here on the scene of downtown, 5th Avenue and Market," and I was like, "Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing?" The guy was set up like he was fucking. Like he was live on the scene, dude. I was like, "Bro, fucking get better coverage." Here, I'll immediately one up you. I just pull out a gun, shove it in my mouth. Fucking film this, dude. Stop this. Whatever you're doing here, dude, stop filming this. This doesn't make any sense. Dude, you're not getting any views here. Watch, I'll give you some views. Just deep throat the barrel of a gun. I mean, dude. But also at the same time, like, look, someone's got to do it. Dude, I know I shit on a lot of things in this podcast, but it's an open invitation to any bike cop. If you want to take me for a ride along on your bikes one Saturday night downtown, I'm fucking game, bro. I'm fucking game. This is an open invitation to any bike cop. Take me along with you. I'm game, dude. I'll put down the kickstand. I'll wear the bitch ass helmet. I'll wear the bitch ass cargo pants, dude. I'll get a fucking wooden gun like the other guys. I'll do it all, bro. And I'll fucking make a DUI arrest out of a Camaro. I was honestly half expecting him to fucking pull him out of the Camaro and be like, get on the fucking ground. They all have their guns drawn. They all have their fucking guns drawn, like straddling the bike, just like, he has a gun. They take for cover behind their bike. What if, okay, no one would be better if bike cops were dressed like how those fucking, I need a better adjective other than bitch, dude, because like, but it's the best way to describe these people, dude. Just so bitch. No, you know what bike cops should be instead? Like what kind of bikes and shit they should have? They should have for real, like, intense cycling bikes. Like the ones with like the fucking closed wheels, you know, that are super aero. They have the alien helmet, dude, that goes all the way back, dude. That shit will fucking go all the way around the earth and then touch you in the face, dude. That shit is so long, bro. That shit will fucking reach China, dude. You turn your head and it just fucking wipes out an entire city. It just levels all the buildings next to you, dude. You know the helmet I'm talking about? The one that they modeled Alien vs. Predator after, dude? That fucking bitch-ass helmet, dude. When you look down, it fucking just kills an entire airplane flying above you. You look up, it just splits an airplane in half, dude. It just eviscerates an airplane when you look down. It just goes like a laser, dude. And then the people in the airplane just look next to them and they just see like the plane start to peace out, and the person next to them are like, all right, later. I guess this is it. Oh, that's right, dude. That's right, dude. A bike cop just looked down. Sorry, dude. All right, I'll see you later. And they die. No, but that's how bike cops should be instead. They should be dudes that cycle intensely. Dude, because I bet you'd catch a Camaro. 0 to 60, dude? Bro. That Camaro's not escaping. That Camaro's escaping against a Trek mountain bike, right? Is that Camaro escaping against a fucking canyon bike and a triathlete? Yeah, right, dude. Against Lance Armstrong in his prime on a canyon bike? Yeah, right, dude. You'd be hard-pressed to see that. You'd be hard-pressed to see a Camaro who's got a drunk driver behind the wheel escape from just a fleet of fucking Lance Armstrongs on canyon bikes. You're not going to see that, dude. That's not going to happen. I would love to see you try. And honestly, I would love to just watch. Just see 12 Lance Armstrongs with those alien helmets on canyon bikes with the fucking cleats on and shit in the bibs and leotards. Just like, just pedaling, dude. Stop it. With guns and shit. Wow. That's what they should add to the Tour de France is guns, honestly. And like you only get like 3 bullets, you know? And you can use them whenever. And then everyone just uses them in the beginning. And there's just one dude the whole race. That would be so boring. There needs to be some rules for that. All right, I don't know what I'm saying, but it would be sick if they had bullets in the PGA. Not the PGA. That would be crazy too. Wow. Just in golf, adding guns and shit. Wow. All right, we're all over the place this episode, but that's fine. That would be nuts, dude. But yeah, it would be crazy if during like the Tour de France they just added guns. They had snipers. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Just needed to rant on that. Bike cops, you got to upgrade your shit, dude. It's not good enough. What you're doing is not good enough. I don't think you're trying hard enough. I think that you can, dude, honestly, if they raised our taxes and they said in whatever they mailed us that was like, hey, we're going to raise your taxes, but we're getting all of bike cops, we're getting them nice cycling bikes. We're getting them, it said in the thing, we're getting bitch-ass helmets, not my words. And we're also paying Lance Armstrong to join the force. I'd be like, dude, Fucking take all of my money, honestly. I'll donate all of my money towards you. Yeah, here. Here's San Diego Police Department. Take all of my money. Here you go. I'm poor now, but at least we got sick ass bikes riding around, you know? You know, like in Europe, how they have like the fucking Ferrari cops, or the cops have like Audi vehicles or whatever, you know? It's like that, but in San Diego we have fucking we have cycling cops instead of bike cops. They can't go off curbs, that'll blow out their fucking wheel. They hit it, they go off a curb and then they just fucking the wheel just bends and they eat shit. A big crash happens. Wow. I don't know, dude. If you get pulled, I guess what I'm trying to say is if you get pulled over by a bike cop, you deserve to go to jail. You deserve like the max fine. I've never wanted to escape from the police. Like I've also like only gotten pulled over once, but I've never like seen a cop and been like, I could outrun this guy, you know? Secretly I have, but I can't say that on the internet. So I've never felt that, right? Even though secretly I have, but I've always wanted to do it, right? The time to do that would be against a fucking bike cop. But let me tell you something. Not if he's Lance Armstrong and he's got a fucking canyon. All right? That's all I'm saying, dude. Okay, so last episode, I was talking about how I was going to start doing reviews, right? And I'm still going to do that, but I tweaked it a little bit because a lot of the businesses that I was looking up, the places I've been to as a kid, they're closed down. Like I was trying to find Outback Steakhouse. Because dude, I remember their bread being like fucking crack there, and I couldn't find the specific one I was thinking of. I couldn't find it. And so yeah, I just didn't review it. But I found a couple other businesses. So I found some subreddits that have reviews and shit. So I'm gonna go over a couple. And then I found I was like, what is just notorious for bad reviews? Oh, Walmart. I found a Walmart near me that has terrible reviews, and they're really fucking funny. So we're gonna go over them. But first, I found a really funny one for a chiropractor. Dude, so fucking good. This made me laugh, bro. Okay, this one is for a chiropractor, and it has 1 star. Okay, now I was confused because the first paragraph. It goes, "This is absolutely the best chiropractor in the Capital District. Dr. Blank is a blessing. I came to his office with extreme chronic back pain and a mistrust for chiropractors. Not only did he ease my mind, but he completely took away my back pain. He didn't force any adjustments or techniques I wasn't comfortable with and really listened to my concerns. Now I will only see Dr. Blank. I recommend him to all my family, friends, and anyone I meet experiencing back issues." Okay, so you read that first thing and you're like, wait, maybe this is a mistake. Why did this lady only leave a 1-star review? And she had raving reviews. Like, in fact, she was going to recommend him to someone else, one of her family members. What's going on here, right? The second paragraph reveals all. "Unfortunately, Dr. Blank has cantankerous face to his business. His receptionist, Mary Ann." I mean, I had to look up what cantankerous means, dude. To say someone has a cantankerous face, dude, I was like, dude, that is a fucking slam and a half. I don't even know what that means, but that word is, I just love the way it flows. Cantankerous. Disagreeable to deal with, contentious, peevish. And saying someone's face is cantankerous, dude, fuck yes, man. Whoever this is, you deserve a raise. Dude, honestly, you should have won a Nobel Prize for this review. I mean, a cantankerous face, dude. I'm going to start calling people that. Dude, you're such a cantankerous bitch. That's what bike cops are, dude. They're cantankerous bitches, dude. "Unfortunately, Dr. Blank has cantankerous face to his business. His receptionist, Marianne, fucking name drops too. That's so good. She is the first person you must see when you enter, and she is the self-appointed warden when making an appointment upon leaving, dude." Dude, the descriptions of this woman, calling her a warden. "Dr. Blank is a loyal person, so I understand why he keeps the old bag around, but she's literally a deterrent to his business, dude. She's rude, unprofessional, and disrespectful. If she doesn't like you, she lets you know with a disgusting face. Size and an uncooperative attitude when trying to make future appointments. She's so miserable, I sometimes prefer to deal with my back pain than to deal with her." Oh my God. They go on. "If Blank invested in online appointment access that removed interaction from this human form of cancer, this place would be a perfect score. Blank is beyond 5 out of 5, but his receptionist leaves me no choice but to give it a 1-star rating. Wow. I mean, a couple things to this review. Saying like saying that the business itself is phenomenal, but saying someone is a living cancer, they have a cantankerous face, and calling them an old bag. She's so miserable. I sometimes prefer to deal with my back pain. I sometimes prefer to not even solve the issue I'm going in there to solve and just fucking stay at home and wither in my pain. Then deal with that fucking bitch. Marianne, dude. Poor Marianne. Marianne definitely got fucking fired after this shit, dude. Wow, that sucks, Marianne. Anyways, loved that. Wanted to highlight that one. Shout out to the chiropractor. Shout out to Dr. Blank. It's for real. I don't know his name. I would shout him out. I would have said his name for real. I would have doxed this place. I would have found Marianne's LinkedIn and messaged her and been like, "Hey, can I call you real quick?" Wow. Okay, next one. What is this one? Staff are, I don't know what this is a review for. It's just a screenshot of review. Staff are about as helpful and friendly as an STD. Says the date, January 27th, 2024. Sat waiting for 20 minutes just to be served. Approached 3 different members of staff not doing anything other than chatting to each other. And they said, sorry, it's not our area of the store, so we can't help. Horrendous customer service, and I can only imagine the store loses a lot of money because of it. I just love saying staff are about as helpful and friendly as an STD. That's a good phrase to say about someone, dude. That's a good made-up phrase. You're about as helpful as an STD. The joke is that it's not helpful at all. The irony in that joke, let me break it down for you real quick. For everyone that didn't understand that joke, the irony is that you're not helpful at all. So do with that what you will. That's a good review, right? Next one. Legends Bar. I don't know where this is, though. I tried looking it up. I couldn't find it. But it's called Legends Bar. We walked in, and it was just pensioners. No young people. Maybe it was some old people's party, but 1 star for me. Beer was great, though. They take their teeth out and would have sucked you dry, only it was too small, maggot size. That's what the owner said. Dude, shout out to Legends. They slammed them back. It was just pensioners, no young people. Dude, I've found out some good slams for people. You know, you're about as helpful as an STD. You have a cantankerous face. And, dude, all I'm seeing is pensioners in here. Just calling people old. No young people. Dude, and then the owner responds. They take their teeth out and would have sucked you dry, only it was too small, maggot size. Fucking boom roasted, dude. Get shit on. Ruda R. Get shit on, Ruda R. Just said you have a small penis. The joke in that is that the owner is saying that he has a small penis. He or she has a small penis. We don't know. Anyone can have a penis nowadays. So we don't know. The joke in that, though, in case you didn't understand, let me just break it down for you because I'm so fucking gifted comedically that... So cocked to say that. I'm so gifted comedically that let me just break it down for you real quick just because all of you don't really understand. That it's funny because the owner said he has a small penis. Small cock jokes rule. Rules of comedy. Number 1, saying someone has a small penis always gets a laugh. Someone being serious right now, not listening, not laughing. All right. Now I found, okay, let's get to the Walmart because that's, I know, that what you guys really care about. Wow, we're doing well, dude. We're going longer than 30 minutes today. We're fucking rolling, dude. Okay. We got a couple reviews. This one is funny, dude. Nobody knows what they're doing at all. LOL. Waited for 2 hours to be told they didn't have what I needed in stock, even though online they did. So, an honest review at first, right? At second glance, yo, you waited for 2 hours at a Walmart? Hey, Victoria T, come here, real quick. You waited for 2 hours at Walmart? You kind of deserve to not get attention, dude, to be honest. What the fuck could you do at Walmart for 2 hours? I mean, you could probably go get high with the workers, to be honest. They seem pretty useless. Every time I go to Walmart, I'm like, these people are fucking clueless, dude. It's always the fucking migrants that are like doing the hardest work, dude. It's always the like people that like are clearly like from America that are just like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't need this job, to be honest. It's always like the fucking, like one time I went in there and I saw this fucking Asian boy. When I say Asian boy, it sounds like he's 7. No, but Asians just look young. You know what I mean? I saw this Asian boy that was on his phone, like on the app, the Walmart app, and he was sprinting around the store. He was trying to figure something out, dude. I was like, "Do you need help?" And he's like, "No, I got it, dude. Don't worry, man." Now, when I say migrants, that guy could have been from here. He's just Asian, you know what I mean? So that's on me for sure. I'm canceling myself before you cancel me. But I don't know. I just love the picture of someone just waiting at Walmart and then getting what they wanted, and then at the end fucking leaving a 1-star review and be like, "Dude, I waited here for 2 hours and no one helped me." It's like, that's your own damn fault, dude. You waited at a Walmart for 2 fucking hours. Kick rocks, brother. All right, next review. We got a bit of a dense one here. I came here for one battery. I assumed they'd be upstairs in electronics, but the escalator was broken. One of 2 of the elevators was in service and took forever to work. Upon getting to the second level, I looked for a bit on my own and passed an employee who was hollering for another employee. She looked like she'd seen some things, so I avoided her. I mean, immediately labeling someone. I mean, that bitch looked like she had PTSD, so I immediately avoided her, right? However, I ended up having to ask where the batteries were since I couldn't find anyone else. Apparently, this was a bad thing to do since she very rudely told me they were down in self-checkout, as if I should know this by the introductory pamphlet and map. She must have assumed that was handed upon entering the store. Well, there are 2 self-checkouts in the store, and I assumed it was the larger of the 2 at the east entrance. I was too afraid to ask for clarification since she was clearly having a bad morning. I didn't want her to murder me and hide my body. It would have taken at least 5 days for anyone to locate me, since I'm pretty sure only 3 people work here. Dude, the people that write reviews are fucking Nobel Prize winning authors, to be honest. They should be fucking writing. They should be writing for something else. They should be writing their own books, dude. They shouldn't be writing reviews. I went back down the elevator. I went to the east self-checkout where there were no batteries. I went back to the front of the store where the smaller self-checkout is. Still no batteries. I'm pretty sure I'd have more success spotting a snow leopard in the wild than an actual employee in the store, since I had to wander a bit more to find another employee. She proceeded to tell me they were in self-checkout again because they are locked up. She told me to go to a regular checkout to get help. I go to the regular checkout, and the cashier tells me the batteries are locked up in self-checkout and that she can't help me, but the host in the area can. I go to the host of the smaller self-checkout, who tells me that the lady with the keys is in the garden center. I mean, this is just a fucking storybook. There's a fucking host. There's someone in the garden center. There's someone that's got keys to open up a shack or something. This is a fucking storybook. At this point, I'm practically in tears because I really need this battery to get my alarm clock to stop beeping, dude. This poor person. This poor person is just at home. Their fucking alarm clock will not shut up, dude. Have you ever thought about like taking the batteries out or like unplugging it or something, dude? Smashing it, hell. You'd rather drive to Walmart to fix this issue? I mean, there's your first issue, dude. It sounds like a lot of the people writing these reviews are helpless, to be honest. Which is what's funny about this. You're helpless, dude. I imagine I was on an episode of What Would You Do? I kept waiting for hidden cameras and then for praise for not exploding into a fireball, but it didn't happen. Finally, I was handed the battery. I completely understand the harm that criminals are causing to big box stores and the need to take preventative measures by locking things up. But if you're going to lock things up, then you need to have an employee who aren't trained by bridge trolls available and willing to help. I'm a patient person, but this was rough. No wonder people are so on edge these days. It's madness out there. I'll be sticking to shopping on Amazon away from human beings. Elizabeth B., Lemon Grove. Wow. I mean, dude, the shit that I've pieced together from this is just like, I mean, fucking support Jeff Bezos. Don't go to Walmart. Fucking, I mean, God. It's so funny, dude, to just be like, I mean, the descriptions these people are giving. All right, one on a good one. LES, Mid-City, San Diego. I just tried on a pair of rubber boots here, and I stuck my foot in what I believe was soda. So apparently, if you buy shoes in this location, you shouldn't try them on. And then posted a picture, and it says, wet sock I had to take off in the store. Ew, dude. Also, how did you know it was soda? Did you drink it like a fucking shoey? That's so funny to be like, I put my sock in. I put my shoe in this. I put my foot in this shoe to try it on, and I believe it's soda because I drank it after and I got a sugar rush. I believe it to be Dr. Pepper. What would be honestly the worst soda to have in a boot? Like cream soda? Ew, dude. Oh my God, that actually just made me gag a little bit. Like fucking cream soda in a fucking hot, sweaty boot in Walmart. Ew, bro. All right. That's funny. Well, if you learn anything in this podcast, it's that support your local bike troop. Support your local bike cop troop. Don't go to the nearest Walmart near you, and don't get emails from your dad telling you what to do. I think that's it. I love you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday. Have a good week. Goodbye.
Freedom.